reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So USC's offense is up first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Play action here on first down. Pass caught. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Hardy. It's the tight end who makes the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinators put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass.
Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, Hawaii, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Rainbow Warriors offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback still with the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fighting him off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run.
Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Hawaii 10, USC 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Hardy. And the ball is hauled in. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. First down here for this offense.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And My gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll avoid the big hit at the side.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Hawaii, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And the Rainbow Warriors move into the red zone. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Hawaii, 17. USC, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Wiggins. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hardy. Lets it fly to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fights through the tackler.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Back to throw. It's Hardy. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks free. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
USC.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Snags the good throw. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. On second and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. We Talk about reaching back and showing the arm strength. You didn't get there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hawaii. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Hardy. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. That completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused,
Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Trojans. This passing game is on fire today.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. Running with purpose. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Rainbow Warriors line up with a 1st and goal. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Still no answer for this offense. Lining up to try the extra point. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he stopped with the 18, returning trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Hardy. He's got it on a crossing route. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The receiver grabs it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the completion made. Breaks a tackle into the clear. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up with a first down at the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Hardy. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Trojans are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. Touchdown, USC. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Leaning on the run game here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tailback with another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. We'll call for the fair catch here. Dropping back, it's Hardy. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.